Okay, well, we're back. Hold on, let me get this random crap out of my inventory. Yeah, I still need this barrier block, a barrier block. Guys, the music is different for this texture pack, and I love it. So actually, right now we're standing, look at my face, look at my beautiful face. I got my face back! I got my clothes back! Bedrock thought that they could take them from me, and I said no. Because I still paid money for them. Also, look at my elytra. That's very nice. Very nice. Right now we're standing in front of the IKEA that I decided to build for some ungodly known reason. This is actually in my city. Wow, look at that, guys. We're back in the city. So might start doing that back. Might start rebuilding things. So, this IKEA actually is a lot larger than what I perhaps wanted it to be, and that's okay. That's okay. We all do things, you know. We all obviously. I mean, cool truck design. I think this one is by Lord Dark. He is just amazing at what he does. He is amazing at vehicles, and he knows the proper shape, and he knows when to just give off that sort of you know, like modern day feel. Like, this is what a truck looks like, you know. You don't have to worry about it looking all boxy. So forklift design, I can't remember who this is by, but like the Ender Dragon as the tires, and I was like, oh, that's cool and all, but at the same time it's not, because my Ender Dragon in this texture pack is terrible. So, well, guys, this is the IKEA. It's a little darker than what I was expected, and I only have one room. One room. That's it. And this is currently a living room, but we need to make something else. I also have light sources. I have all the way from 10, 11, I have a 12, 13, 14, and a 15. Now, if you go any higher, if you go to 16, you'll break your game. I learned that the hard way. So, now I have maps, and obviously I know I'm missing gray, but at the same time I'm really not missing gray. In fact, the only reason why I did this is because of this color pattern right here. This is what I'm working with, okay? Only because I made my dojo, and it's pretty cool actually, so I might feature that you know, some other time. But I have more slots, okay? And by the way, guys, this used to take forever to do before, you know, I figured out how to do commands. So, and also I have an ender chest with copies just in case. And yeah, so we are gonna get started. First thing is we're gonna need a room. Now this is a good sized room. Now this is a I wanted to do just an 8x8, but I think we're just gonna crank it out, and I'm gonna put up some walls, and then we're gonna go from there. Okay. So guys, I've just now mapped out what the border is going to look like. Now you're going to think, okay, well, I'm going to count the blocks, and I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you're going to notice it's a 9 by 11. Okay, and I purposely did that. Okay, I purposely made it one extra, only because we're going to have a back wall, and I'm going to have a accent wall. This is just for the kitchen. Okay, so it will be an 8 by 10, but right now it's a 9 by 11. Okay, so for this is your block palette. This is your floor. Now we're gonna quickly do this, and we're gonna quickly just cover that up with the birch planks. Highly recommend that you use birch planks for this one, only because we're gonna go for that light scale palette. This is just your I have to say, like, accent wall. So, and I'm not exactly too sure. I couldn't really pick between the two, but use blackstone for this. Definitely use blackstone, and then for this, use I want you to use quartz bricks. Quartz bricks seems to be very nice. Obviously, quartz slab, And for this one, you can use any stained glass, preferably gray stained glass, but this right here is my lime stained. Sorry about that. I don't know why I couldn't breathe there. And of course, the actual palette, we're going off of light blue. Now you're going to think, okay, well this is more of a teal. Well, not really. It's only because of the way the lighting is. Now a teal, I would have to say... okay, cyan. Here we go. So, that's a teal. This is your light blue. So you can kind of see the difference. So try and go for a very light blue if you can. And I know it's not going to look exact, but this is what we're working with here. So we're really quickly, we're going to get all this done. So we're going to do, actually, I am probably going to edit this out. I don't even want to do commands today. So, actually, let's just do it. Let's just go with a step-by-step process. I think we can officially say that, you know, sometimes people are like, well, wait a minute, like, I didn't know what we were doing, you know, and now we have this whole entire floor that's a new floor, and so I'm just gonna go with you guys step by step. Now I am using keyboard and mouse, so I might be a little bit too loud with my clicking, so let's see what I can do from there. Okay, so now every good, I'd say, kitchen has a triangle formation, and I'll show you what that means. It's stove, and then you have sink, dishwasher, and then you have like your fridge over here. Like, kitchen and fridge, where it correlates. So the fridge is always going to be offset, and the fridge is always going to be off to the side, because we don't want the fridge in the way of this, if that makes sense. And also, this is just planning out. It won't exactly be like this. So right now, get out your smooth course blocks, and we're going to make an outline. Preferably, we're going to go like this. We're going to make this corner piece, and we're going to place it to the roof. Okay, so from here, actually, this is going to get a little dark, only because this is an outline. This is just to see. Alright, you can place your lights however you want. Actually, the light's going to go probably in the middle. Right here, you're going to drag it over. Remember that this is on the right hand side of the wall. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our light blue concrete. We're going to go up against the wall. This is the back wall, right wall, left wall, ceiling, floor. You get the idea. Place 2, 1, 2 again, and then back down to 1. Oops, sorry about that, guys. I was taking a little break there. I've noticed that the lights are kind of dimming down a little bit, so we're gonna get focused on that. Actually, I'm gonna go grab, I wanna say I wanna go for a lighter source, but 11 looks like it's doing its job, so probably underestimated the actual color palette, but other than that, I think it's fine. And I think we can just put it in the middle too. I don't think it'll matter as much. This looks a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. Just randomly placing it around is just making sure that it doesn't, you know, break that code. And it's odd the way that works too, so we can just toss that. Alright, so, highly recommend right here is Blackstone, if you have it. If you don't, well, I mean, Blackstone looks similar in this texture pack. I just want to say that. Like the Gilded Blackstone looks sort of similar. I mean, I would never use it, but, you know. But right now I'm gonna use what's it's actually I'm not using nether brick right now. This is polished blackstone bricks, and these have got to be the prettiest. I didn't want to go that far actually. I wanted to go to right here. And that is about it. So, here we go. Here's your kitchen setup. Okay. Yeah, now the accent wall is just a little bit funky, and I think I might actually destroy this one. So go right ahead and destroy this, then come back. Okay. So, might be still a little bit too much. You want to take your smooth quartz, and you want to come here to the very right side. I'm using this because the regular smooth quartz block is blocky, so I'm forced to use the slabs and then build it up from there, because then it's a different texture. I don't know why, but I'm going to show you. Where is... Wait. Oh, see, yeah, smooth quartz block here, then you get the idea. So, just for that reason. So this is the full block, and then this would be their slabs. And if you put up the slabs together, then you get this nice clear coat. I'd recommend not overdoing it, I guess, with the whole white. You want to leave, you know, just some at par. Grab out your stairs, place them here, like so. This is at your border, this is your edge. Okay. You're going to continue this. In the actual fridge, I want to go somewhere over... no, actually... Well... I have a hard time. I have a hard time. I make up my mind every 10 seconds. Probably going to put the fridge right here, and then work my way around. I did want to have some shelves, and... Actually, take out your polished blackstone bricks again, and come up with another one. Another pillar. Right here, we're going to make a double... What was I doing? What was I doing? Ah, right. Okay, so this spot right here, that we're going to place a double furnace down. I actually wanted to do an indent furnace, but there is no double wall for this. So, I might make adjustments. Who knows? So you want to come back over here. You want to grab your double slabs again. This time, we are going to do smooth quartz stairs. You're going to place 2 of them, and then you're going to come back with the smooth quartz, and you want to block it off just like so. You're going to place these right here, and then this is going to be your sink. Now, you can destroy this back block and place it there. I just think it looks a little bit odd just by the way it's cut off. Other than that, it's okay. It's okay. Then you're gonna continue. You're gonna continue these all the way to, oh, not like that, the end wall. Then you're gonna come out by 1, and then place your smooth quartz. Now, as you see, there is no fridge, and I think that we're gonna put the fridge in a separate category, probably next to the furnaces. I did want to put an island in, so we're gonna do that now. So it's not gonna be the same block correlation and texture. In fact, actually get out your stained glass. Hold on, there's a cat in the way. Okay, we're gonna bring him up to the side. Now this is your separator. This is your divider. Okay. Now if this does not fit, then take it back 1 block. You can take it back. Don't feel afraid to cut it off. Actually, let's cut it off. Only because I am using this as like a coexisting temporary block. But then again, every time I do this, I always get confused. If that makes sense. Just I want this to be as open as possible. So if you do have the panes to it, then continue, which I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna grab out my panes. Here we go. I think this is it right here. lots and lots of changes, and I'm not proud of these changes that I'm making, but this is a, you know, a work in progress sort of thing. What is that noise? Why do I keep hearing it? Okay. First change is getting rid of this. We're just gonna stick to the teal. Gonna make it solid colors. Now you can do it the other way around. You can keep the darker color. But right now I'm gonna do this because this makes a little more sense than what I had. Okay. So, your island is going to be made out of... Do I even have it here? Huh, I don't have it. Huh. That's okay. So your island is actually going to be made out of diorite. Now, a lot of times people are like, ew, diorite's gross. Okay, if you're in the normal texture pack, okay, don't use diorite. Use concrete powder, specifically light gray concrete powder. Okay, now I'm going to use diorite. I'm not going to use polished diorite in this one. I'm going to use just regular. There's diorite slabs, and then there's the polished diorite slabs. Now I have a tendency to overlook diorite itself within this texture pack. Like I look at it and I go, God, like why is this even a thing in the game, you know? Because just by the way it looks, I mean it's not bad, but it's not good either. Like I don't think I would use this other than what it's being used for right now, which is it's a island. And obviously with islands, you know, you can do a lot more than just what you have right now, and I think we're going to implement countertops. Now, I don't want to, and when I say that, I mean I'm coming over here, and we can get rid of our glass. We can grab this, and we can grab map number 4. And when we come back, we can do this now. Oop, not that. And then we can place them as we see fit. So then we get this, like, absolutely clear. Like, I'm talking, this has got to be the most, like, this is void. This is void work. Okay, now you don't have to do this. You don't have to come along and make sure that it's, you know, so and so color. You can do other things. You can come back and you can grab the blue if you want. You can grab the black if you want. I want to try and grab the black, and this is impossible to see, but whatever. There we go. Okay, I'm making progress. Alright, just so that way you get that kind of that nice countertop feel. Now, I don't think you can... Oh, you can! Oh, you can. Okay, well, guess what we're doing? Guess what we're doing? Just trying to make that countertop go all the way around. And then I'm gonna get somebody being like, oh, well, you gotta place decorations, don't you? Well, yes, and we'll get to that in just a slight minute. So, wow, okay, this turned out a lot better than what I thought it was going to turn out to be. You can do this, or you can do just carpet, but be warned when you do it with carpet, is that when you go to, let's say, this underneath, alright, make sure that you are doing that color carpet. So like right now I'm going to use black concrete to replace said object, wherever concrete may be. Here we go, black concrete. Alright, and then I'm going to go right here, and you're gonna see how it kind of makes that little indent. And this is why carpet has the upper hand, is because you don't see this little line right here. I'm thinking about doing invisible item frames here, but I'm not too sure. By the way, you can 100% do this in survival. Just getting this would take so long. It would take forever. Oh man. I'm just trying to think of how long that would take, because it's quite the lengthy amount of blocks. So, you know, you're placing a lot. Just how it is. So you can do this, and we're gonna periodically do this over and over and over again. And that's only separation category because what I want here is I want that fridge design. I want to make it here. So you're gonna use your slabs again. This time you're gonna do an extra half slab above the 2 blocks. Just so that way we're adding a little bit of length. Sometimes people go above and beyond and they make a really tall fridge. I'm not necessarily like that. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that sometimes. And you're gonna go in, you're gonna grab your button. You don't have to worry about which button you're gonna use. I use a stone button only because that's how I roll. You may do whatever you wish. What you're gonna do is you're gonna come right here to your island. You're gonna go to the far right, go up 1 block, delete said block, go back, and I'm not too sure how to I guess when it comes down to making dishwashers, you know, you have your sink. Okay, obviously, you know, sinks are very important, and don't get me wrong, I love the initiative of the sink being there, but having a dishwasher is just a giant step up. So I'm going to use a gray shulker box. I highly recommend that you guys either use a gray shulker box or a black shulker box if you are using the original texture pack. Now with this, you can't place it up. I want you to place it sideways so that way you get access to it even when it's here. And I think I can still... Sweet. Okay, now from here you can place this. Nice. So you can either do a banner design, or you can do not a trapdoor, a glass design where you can like which I don't think it's gonna work in this texture pack, but I feel like it'll work in many others. You take your black stained glass, get down an item frame, bam, and then there's your door. Actually, that works. That works. I like that. I like the way that works. Also, you guys, you don't have to just stop there. You can continue and place them along the sides here. But I choose so. It's all about that creativity moment. So we have our fridge. We have our dishwasher. We have our sink. By the way, with our sink, try and stay away from I'd say levers, only because that's such a old way of showing that's a you know, a tap design. Tripwire hooks, easy way of tap design. No matter what the texture pack. I'm not even kidding. And then place a wooden button. I highly recommend a wooden button to represent, you know, push button, water comes out, that sort of thing. And then so on and so forth. Now we're going to take our brewing stand. So whatever the brewing stand looks like in your texture pack, it does not matter. Mine is dark, like really dark for some reason. This is your coffee maker. Okay, well, when I say coffee, they're, you know, quotation marks. Coffee. Alright, coffee maker. So from here, you have 2 options. Okay. Now you can adjust this. You can put this wherever you want. You can put it here, here, here. You can put it on a shelf, which is now what we're going to be doing. So there's no stair block that represents the smooth quartz block, which doesn't make sense. I don't know why, but it allows them to say, okay, well, here's smooth quartz stairs, just for that nice edging block that you have, which means there's no stair block of this, so they obviously gonna have to make sacrifices. If you are using the normal texture pack, and if you used quartz bricks, okay, Those aren't quartz bricks. Where are quartz bricks at? Ah, quartz bricks. So, if you've used quartz bricks in the regular texture pack, highly recommend, okay, that you focus on either stone bricks, stone stairs, or you focus on birch stairs. Now, you can do a lot. You can also do andesite stairs. Actually, polished andesite stairs would be spot on. And it's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do polished andesite stairs. Now, you can do it this way. You can slab it, or you can stair it. I choose stair, sometimes slab. Sometimes I do a bit of both. And I'll show you what that looks like. What is that noise? I don't even... a bunch of noises in my IKEA. I don't like it. So I'm going to show you what I mean by when I do both. You're here like this. And you do a double. Okay? Now, this looks a little industrial for my side. So I'm... Actually, let's use stone. Stone is such a nice and clean block. Right here. Okay, just so that way you guys get an idea of, there is different shelves. There are shelves that do this, where they come out to the side like this. There's sometimes where it's inverted, and they go like, oops, not what I meant. I didn't mean to break that one. And they go in like this. There's some shelves that do that, and I think of this as a table. So, yeah. This is a shelf. This is the shelf that I think of. And usually I would just do this as a shelf, but I'm getting a little tired of that design, so we're going to stick to something a lot nicer. Right here, I actually want to do an indent. A indent right here. And then I wanted to do a picture over it, of course. Now with this comes texture pack pictures. I'm going to be honest. I'm not really too happy the way that these texture packs are looking. Like, these are very terrible. Like, I don't agree with this. I see no subtle value of this as a 2D shape that it's clearly make on your own. And I get the same pictures over and over again. So, you don't have to. If you don't want to use pictures, that's okay. That's fine. Highly recommend that you go down to your glazed terracotta and you pick a design from here. Now, this could be any design. In fact, I really like the light blue glazed terracotta and I really like the cyan. So I'm going to choose both and I'm going to see what looks nice. Now, match up the patterns and, of course, any shape or form where you want. And obviously, I can't go any further out, so this is hard for me. I have to be very precautious to what I do, only because we're in such a closed entity and we're in such a closed space. So I have to choose between some of the color palettes. Oh wow. Actually, that looks nice. That looks really nice. I don't know what I was stressing about. So, from here you can go to the side and then you can add like light sources or light source paintings. I don't necessarily do that. In fact, I think I rarely do that. But in my texture pack, I have glowstone. And then I have sea lanterns that look phenomenal, and they provide such good light source. So I do like that. I like the light source in here. And you can use sea lanterns. Okay, just make sure that the wall, this blue wall, is darker than the sea lantern itself. So you're gonna have to use cyan terracotta, or you're gonna have to use cyan wool or cyan concrete. Highly recommend the cyan concrete. You know, just to give that, you know, give it some purpose. Okay, so now that we have the light source, we're gonna come around to the furnaces. Whoa. That was crazy. I didn't even back up there for a second. I don't know what that was. I was like poltergeist. It was just like whoa. Like I didn't even press S. That was weird. From here, since on how this is a built-in furnace, you have two options. You can, one, just go with the flow and then make it. I have this in a good texture pack right now, but the thing is that it looks so much better on the top, and it looks so much better just as a stove. Being the fact that these are ovens, they're like oven front doors. It's weird, so I'm not too sure what to necessarily think about that. You know, it's very odd the way that works. Now I'm sacrificing this for the island. So if I really wanted to, I would move the dishwasher over here, and then I would use this space as a stove area. But there's ovens, so it doesn't. You gotta boil noodles. Okay, cool. Right. Which means that you can move this over. Actually, I'm thinking about moving it over, but then again, it's kind of hard when there's this, and you can adjust this, but this means that there's always just going to be one space, and it's like, like, never ever do I want that. So, although we're going to do it anyways, because that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Do I approve? I mean, no, of course not. God, no. But, you know, adjust, make changes, do what you have to do to make it look phenomenally pretty, you know. And don't worry about what people say about it, because, dude, first of all, you're making a kitchen in Minecraft, alright? You place down a crafting table next to a furnace, and people still call that their home to this day. It's like, dude, grow up. Grow up. You know? And then come back, remove everything, replace, and now we're going to adjust. We're gonna go one block over, and now from here, now we can really do this, and then get our furnaces set up. I'm not too sure that I like on how the stove is open, but I don't think I have a choice. So, right now, you're gonna add plants. Lots of plants. So you can go ahead, you can clear your inventory. You can go right ahead and just get all this stuff out of the way. We're gonna add plants. Plants are very, I would say, important, not practical. Meaning their purpose is very small. They serve a small purpose, and that is contrast. So versus how much black and white you're seeing versus how much greenery are you seeing. So yeah, I mean, obviously I could fill the room up with plants and it could become, you know, the jungle for all I care. But that's not what I'm aiming for. That's not my main goal. So grab out your flower pot. For this, I'd highly recommend some light blue flowers. I'm going to go and grab me some blue orchids. Is it orchids or is it orchids? I feel like it's orchids, and I've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time. Warp roots are perfect for color scheme. Alright? Crimson roots, warped roots. Dude, these things are the best. They are bomb in the natural texture pack. In this texture pack, they look weird. What is that noise? Why do I keep hearing it? Oh, I really keep hearing it. What is that? It's in-game, which just... nether sprouts work really well. I don't think you can use coral decorations in flower pots. Not dead ones, but... yeah. Nether sprouts. Dude, these things are amazing. Now, I wonder if you can use them in a flower pot now. I wonder if I'm gonna get this screwed up. Yep. Okay, you can't use them in a regular... What? Anyways, here's a tip. Okay, the higher the potted plant is, the less color. Okay, now only because it's a main attraction. Right now, this island is doing the main attraction. This is the main thing that you focus on. Only because of this flower. Okay, now if this flower was placed up here, that has become your main attraction. You don't care about this anymore. In fact, this could be, look, this could be this. That's still your main attraction, whether you like it or not, because there's color in there, and it's at such a high level. You don't want that. You don't want people staring up there. You want people have the main focus, okay? Which just does look nice, but we're gonna stick to this, okay? And it looks a lot nicer. Now, if you want, try and aim for lighter greens. Try and aim for ferns. Don't go cactus. Go ferns. You know, just because, you know, you look at a cactus and you're like, man, does that really belong in the kitchen? Tell you what, cactuses belong in living rooms, no matter what. Okay, I'm not even gonna argue that. All right, that is the truth, whether you like to admit it or not. Now, of course, we're not just gonna do these two. In fact, we need bushes, and right now, in this texture pack, I don't want it to look dead, but at the same time, dude, these leaves are amazing. Look at the birch leaves, but if you're using the regular texture pack, use dark oak leaves. Please use dark oak leaves. Okay. How does that look? Does that God, that looks funny. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna use, I think it's acacia leaves. Oh, it's jungle leaves. Okay. What's acacia? Oh, that's acacia. Okay. By the way, yeah, thanks Mojang for not confirming how to pronounce things. Like, until they're released, until they have like group discussions about it, like, oh yeah, this is what we're gonna put into the game, and it's like, yeah, cool, how do you pronounce it? Oh, acacia. And everybody's like, oh yeah, okay, we got that right. As for a base, what do I want for this? What do I need? Recently, I've been using the end portal frame, and I'm kind of liking it. I really am. Like, it's just, it serves its purpose, you know? Stripped oak wood. Wait, hold on. Stripped spruce, stripped birch. Why is birch like that, but oak isn't? Hold on. There's a flaw in this texture pack. Because there's oak wood. No, wait. Hold on. And then there's oak planks. What? And what is acacia? Oh. Okay, I see how that works. They swapped everything around. That's okay. That's not too bad. I was like, why is it like that, though? Why? Okay, now I just lost my train of thought. What were we doing? Who knows? Oh, right. That thing. Base. Highly recommends acacia stripped log. That's what I was looking for. Only because you don't see that orange at all. Like, the orange isn't there, you know? And obviously with this one, it's gonna look kind of funky, but, like, do you bear with me here? But just, it looks so nice. I don't know what it is about stripped acacia logs, or not stripped, but just acacia logs. You know when you put 4 of the logs that you got from the acacia tree in the crafting menu, and then you get, you know, the all-sided log that like, it's perfect, because you don't see any of that orange. You don't have to worry about that orange anymore because it's no longer there. Now, good luck trying to find a block matching it, which that's where you get into that subcategory of grays, and, you know, so on and so forth. Also, number 1 rule: never let the bush be higher than the fridge at all. any day of the week, okay? Just because this looks odd. It's like, dude, come on, you know. Other than that, that is going to be it for this kitchen. Now, you can add a couple more things. You can add, let's just say, let's say you wanted to add sea pickles. Okay. And of course, you're going to be like, okay, what about the lighting? What about this? What about this? Dude, centerpiece, right here. You can do anything you want. You can literally do anything you want. Like, there's no stopping you. There's nobody's stopping you. Look, chain, 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 okay? Make sure that it lines up. Make sure that it's connected evenly. You can go around here. Okay. By the way, the soul lanterns look fun, but use the soul lanterns when it's blue theme. What is that noise? My goodness. With over the island, they're all the same height. All of them are the same height. Not one's down here, one's down here, one's up here. Okay, I do that in some builds. Yes, of course. But not over the island. Never over the island. That's it throws it off balance and off center. So, and of course, I mean, I guess you can come back here, and we can destroy this. We can grab black concrete, sea pickle, not that much, maybe like 2. Don't overdo it. Pressure plates, as in cutting boards. Always stick to oak. Never go any higher than that. And I think I'm running out of kitchen space, but this can work, can it? Okay, sweet. As for shelving goes, you can have a pantry area, or you can hang pots and pans from the ceiling. You can sacrifice this lighting source. Or what you can do is you can come back to, let's say, like the middle part right here. And I think light sources still emit through. I'm wrong. I wonder if I'm wrong. I wonder if I'm wrong. Oh. Okay, I was not wrong. So, do just that. Do just that. Wow. Okay. How did I not know that? That's very odd. How did I not know that? That's very odd. Hold on. Let me experiment here just a little bit. Let me get a dark area real quick, and then let me just put this down, and then go around. No way. Huh. Cool. I mean, it looks like a void, but it's alright. Oops, I need that so that I can destroy the rest of the blocks. Okay. Wow. Okay, I did not know that could happen. Huh. Cool. So, nom 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 nom. Okay. And done. As for ceiling, don't really focus on it as much. Always have at least 2 plain walls, and then the other 2 are accent walls. Other than that, that is going to be it. Oh, and for shelving, accent wall, 1 shelf. Other shelves like that, I'm not kidding, as many as you want. I noticed that I added like the minimum of wood in this, so play around a bit, you know, just in your own texture pack. Especially with, like, I wouldn't go acacia trapdoor, but I would probably go spruce trapdoor, and then I'd work my way up from here, because here's my spruce trapdoor, and then here's oak trapdoor, pretty much the same thing. But if you really wanted to, like, add it to the sides, and then, you know, go from there, experiment, Actually, that looked pretty nice. I think I might do that. Try and avoid player heads unless it's a specific, like you know for a fact that you're using them as conducted. Alright, guys. Probably gonna get a new intro, so thank you. Peace.